Good morning, one and all present here. We students of biomedical science are here to present about Pathway Common. First, type Pathway Common in Google and open the web link which is given on the screen.
Pathway Commons is a collection of publicly available pathway data from multiple organisms. Pathway Commons provide a web-based interface that enables biologists to browse and search a comprehensive collection of pathways from multiple sources represented in a common language.
To support the analysis and the interpretation of molecular and genomic profiling datasets, we developed PC Guide that aims to be an online textbook for pathway analysis approach. Pathway Common collects data in the standard BioPAX format for the biological pathway exchange. Depending upon the source database, data may include proteins, small molecules, DNA, RNA complexes, and their cellular location, different types of physical interactions such as molecular interaction, biochemical reactions, post-translational modifications, original citations, experimental evidences, and links to other database information such as protein sequence annotations.
Data curation is the process of creating, organizing, and maintaining the data. Primary sources of data such as UniProt, NCBI, HGNC are used. Pathway and interactions are obtained from BioGrid, KEGG Pathway, Panther Pathway, and PathBank.
Integration of data, there are various algorithm used, that is CPAR2, PAX tools and files, and one of such is the BioPAX. When these reaches to the clients and they explore it, tools and algorithms which are used is Netbox.
Netbox is an algorithm that automates the data-driven definition of the network modules on the basis of the genomic and molecular alteration. BioPAX is the native format of the Pathway Commons and offers to complete access to all the details that can be stored in the system. This format is ideal for the users wishing to import all the pathway data for the organism into the local database or to access specific data not available in other formats.
The SIF web service. The RESTful web service built around the SIF Graph Java library that executes neighborhood and paths between etc. in common pathway. So now let's take a common example, that is hexokinase, gene symbol HK1. We write it on a search box and then we press enter such that it opens up into the another window and shows our results. So here we have the page which has a recognized gene, that is our HK1, which can be also taken from NCBI gene, UniProt or gene cards. Under that, it shows interaction between the genes and the other identified gene and enrichment, which at least need 5 genes. Here, the drop down box shows about the different pathways from where we can retrieve the data, maybe KEGG or the Panther pathway. So now if we click on the interaction, it opens up into another window which shows about the complete interaction centrally aligned our gene, that is HK1, along with the different types of gene. On pressing HK1, it opens up a box shows about the description about the HK1, and in the left side down there is binding, expression and modification. So now if you want to see the binding, we have to click on the blue line which shows about HKDC1 interacts with HK1. If we want to see same for expression, we have to click on red line which shows about HIF-A1 controls expression of the hexokinase, and for the yellow line it shows that SRC controls state change of HK1. If you click on SRC, it opens up with a description box about completely SRC gene. If you want to deselect binding, expression and modification, such thing can also be done, or we can only specifically select any one of them for our results. Now, for another example, we can take 5 similarly genes of a common pathway and we can check for enrichment. In the page, we can see the recognized gene as ENO1, ADH5, GAPDH, etc. on that. And also, we can show for interaction as well as for the enrichment, as we have minimum 5 genes. If we click on the enrichment, it opens up to the another window which shows about the complete web of pathways which can be seen over the screen, as these genes are involved in glucose metabolism or ADP metabolic process, pyruvate metabolic process or gluconeogenesis and all different pathways over here.
Mhm.
Hence, this was all about pathway common and interaction. Thank you very much.